How's it going, everybody? Hope you're all having a wonderful Easter Friday. Now, today we're going to talk about something that was brought to my attention just the other day. Our good old buddy Steve, alphanerdentertainment, posted a video. I think he titled it, YouTube is removing downvotes. So tongue-in-cheek clickbait title, if you will, with a cringy thumbnail in typical alpha nerd fashion. So I watched the beginning of the video. I could only handle a couple of minutes of it. And I guess he's stating that his good friend Turbo Joe reached out to him and told him that YouTube is, I guess, disengaging or removing the ability to dislike a video. So I went ahead and did a little bit of research here. Something that Alpha Nerd clearly didn't have the time to do, even though he said right in his video that he did. And YouTube's just experimenting with this. They haven't officially implemented it as a permanent, I guess, staple or role within the platform. And it's funny because, like, Alpha Nerd, you know, just like his friend 3Frame, Turbo Joe, Level 1 Online, and all the rest of them, they're complaining about YouTube wanting to, remove the dislike button, when in actual fact, those guys are like the prime reason as to why YouTube is doing this. So as you can see here, an article from The Verge, I'll post a link to this article in the pinned comment on this video. This isn't about, whether or not people like your video, Steve. It's not just within the gaming community, but it's within YouTube in general. Target harassment is a hot topic right now, and when you get, YouTubers like Level 1 Online, like I mentioned earlier, or Alpha Nerd, where they could be logging into 15, 20, 30 alt accounts at any given time just to downvote said video. That defeats the whole purpose of having, likes and dislikes. That's abusing the system. It's pretty simple. It's pretty obvious as to why YouTube has stepped in here to, again, not permanently implement this. They're just testing it out. So I think it's hilarious that some of these smaller channels are getting all triggered about this because they think it's going to affect their channels being promoted. When most of the channels, at least the ones I've mentioned, it wouldn't even really matter that much, even if you could still downvote or upvote a video. Our channels are so small in this huge sea of, again, millions of video game channels that are out there. It doesn't even really play a huge role per se. But when you get, maybe a bigger channel that is getting mass dislike bombed by hate worshippers, and they're getting thousands of dislikes, or I won't really say the topic, but let's say it's a big topic in the world, and there's a channel like CNN as an example, maybe not CNN, but a reputable news outlet, and people go there just to dislike the video. Again, off of a hate campaign that might have originated on a Reddit thread. That's really counterintuitive, counterproductive, and it doesn't really serve a good purpose, right? So, yeah, so YouTube, like I said, they're testing this out. They want to remove the dislikes, and it's just hilarious how some people can't take a couple of minutes to do some research online and read about as to the real reason as to why they're doing this. It's pretty fucking obvious. So these little channels out there, these little teensy-weensy channels that, they were clinging to this dislike button. That's the only thing they had going for them with regards to channels like my channel and a few other channels out there as well. They're up in arms because this could be taken away from them at a moment's notice. And then they could log into their alt accounts all they want. But at the end of the day, even if they downvote our videos, nobody's really going to be able to see it. So there's not really a huge incentive anymore for channels like Level 1 Online or Alpha Nerd to be able to do that anymore. So I just thought that was pretty funny. And yeah, good for YouTube. Good for YouTube for stepping in and triggering these little channels to get all upset and butthurt about it. I think that's just absolutely hilarious. So what do you guys think about YouTube's experiment here? Again, I do want to emphasize it's an experiment. They haven't fully implemented it. Leave it in the comments below. Feel free to like or dislike this video. And anyways, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.